Truck got wings.
Mic check, mic check. Hold up. Oh! We gonna go to the ATL with this shit right here. Turn up, gang, turn up, gang, turn up, gang. Dab on, 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 dab on that nigga like, oh! Dab on, dab on, dab on him, dab on, dab on him, dab on him, dab on that bitch like, oh! Dab on him, 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 dab on that nigga like,
What's up, guys? It's Dano, and we're back with another upload this week talking about the top 5 reasons why noobs, yes, noobs, die in zombies.
Living life in the life of a noob, I rarely use my gun. Living life in the life of a noob, it's fun for everyone. Living life in the life of a noob, I watch the rising sun. Living life in the life of a noob, I'm always on the run.
You used to call me on my. You used to. Yeah.
Alright, guys, well, to start out at number 5, the basic reasons of why noobs die so much is simply because they're noobs, guys. These are new people at the game. They have literally no clue what they're actually doing. I mean, they have no sense of why they're doing it, of what they're pressing, and what this does for the game. There's so many examples I could just use. I mean, they could, on Kino, they could go in the teleporter not even knowing where they're going. On Origins, they could just start digging places and picking things up, don't even know what they are. I mean, there's so many places and times to examples for this, but I mean, that's the main reason, and that's our first reason of why. Alright, guys, so number 4 is gonna be the mystery box. I don't know how many times I can tell you that noobs just love the mystery box, guys. They cannot stay away from it. Every single game that I'm in, I'm with like a level 5 or something like that. They cannot stay away from the box. They hunt it, they chase it down if it leaves them, and they just go and they just spin it and spin it and spin it, and yet again, they're noobs, so they don't even know what gun is good. So they just chase the box. They love the box. It's like it's the funnest thing to them to go up and spin it, and they just, they're watching all the guns spin and everything, and they just they go down right there all the time. Okay, guys, coming in at our number 3 spot is going to be bad weapons, and those weapons that kind of do the splash damage that really nobody thinks about. So basically, noobs don't know the weapons in the game. They're obviously gonna pick like the worst weapons. I mean, they could buy something off the wall like the Shiva or something, and then they could get the gun and be like, "Wow, this is amazing!" And meanwhile, you're just shaking your head. You're just so depressed, and this game is basically over already. But anyways, they just get the bad weapons, okay? They'll take anything out of the box when they spin it, and also if they do get the ray gun or something, which is no longer like really good in Black Ops 3, if they do get that, they're gonna shoot it, they're gonna spam it, and eventually they're gonna kill themselves because of the splash damage, having no idea that it even has splash damage at all. This could go along with like grenades and stuff like that, but it's really fun to watch them die from that stuff. Okay, guys, number 2 is gonna be that the noobs do not buy perks. Now, some people could argue this point that no, noobs buy a lot of perks, they just buy bad perks. You could also say that too, but most of the time when there's noobs in the game, they do not buy perks. They think that they could just beat the game without getting perks, and I mean, even for a really good player, that's pretty hard to do. You do like Easter egg runs with no perks. That's a challenge, man. That's a challenge. So anyways, they do not buy perks, and they just stay freaking down all the time. I mean, even if they did buy perks, they die, and then they think in their head, like, what's the point? I just wasted, like, freaking 4,000 on all these perks, and it's just a mess. Alright, guys, the number 1 spot is gonna be that they camp and do not move around enough. Now, I find this the worst problem with all the noobs out of all of them. And I mean, they do this probably in multiplayer, even though I don't play multiplayer. They probably do it a lot there, because noobs, they think that that's how to beat the game. If you sit in one spot and you just shoot all the zombies, and in some cases this is true, you know, if you have the right spot, there's camping spots on most maps that work really well, but just they don't know them, okay? They just like to sit in like any corner at all, any place that they think is necessary, and just sit there and kill the zombies, and then eventually get like overrided and overrun, and I don't know if those are the right words, but the zombies just come and kill them. Combine this with a bad weapon and no perks, and they are definitely not going to even survive like 2 minutes, 2 rounds, something like that. It is the worst problem with noobs. They do not know how to train. They do not know how to walk around, and most of the time they're pretty clueless. They're pretty clueless. Alright, guys, and there you have it, the top 5 reasons why noobs die so much in zombies. It's basically my personal opinion, but let's give them some pluses. There are some good sides of noobs, so right before the video is over, right now, we're gonna go over just the quick pluses of noobs. Okay, guys, so the good things about noobs can be, well, you get XP from reviving them, okay? I like reviving them. I find it pretty fun how you can just constantly keep reviving them, and it's kind of a challenge sometimes, so I like doing that. Number 2 is they don't rage quit like Prestige Masters and stuff like that. Not all of them, but some people, they just rage quit, you know, they just can't handle it. Noobs will stay in the game. They will be like 36 downs. They don't freaking care. And third, noobs do not care about spending money as much. I noticed that they will open doors and then they will be left with like 0 cash and do not care at all. So those are some of the few good things about noobs being in your game, but otherwise everything else, it's complete disastrous, and you're doing most of the work all the time. All the time. Alright, guys, I hope I didn't waste too much of your time, but if I didn't, then let me know and hit that like button, and let me know that you guys kind of like this top 5 kind of video. If you want to do more of those, let me know in the comments, and please subscribe to the channel also. I'm trying to think of like new things, new content to do on the channel, so if you guys have any input on that, please let me know in the comments below. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Dano out.
You used to call me on my cell phone, late night when you need me.